So to say that this vlog was getting a late start would be a very big understatement. It's already 6 p.m. and which is a bit weird because yesterday's vlog ended this morning, so to speak. So I thought in this vlog it'd be fun to share the process of editing a vlog, seeing as yesterday I talked a little bit about how it is like to daily vlog in general. So step one begins with taking the footage from this phone that I'm shooting with now and then exporting it onto my Mac into a folder labeled the current vlog number, in this case vlog 126. And then obviously next up is taking it and importing it into my editor of choice, which is Final Cut Pro. And then from here I do my first kind of watch over of the vlog and the clips to see which ones I need to, if anything, trim, edit, clean up audio, things of that nature. After I've got the vlog kind of situated as far as editing goes and adjusted the clips, all that good stuff, I will typically add a soundtrack that I'm going to use for the vlog or background music. And as I mentioned a couple vlogs ago, I have been using SoundCloud to get most of my music recently. I go through Creative Commons licenses and I just filter through those. That way, there's no copyright infringement. And even though they're Creative Commons and they're allowed to be used on tracks like this, I always link down below in the vlogs or give music credit to the artist just because they put a lot of hard work into this really great instrumentals and music that I use for these vlogs, and I highly appreciate that. And when everything is put together, I obviously go on to render and export it. Recently I've been just doing this in 720p due to the fact that I primarily shoot with the front-facing camera of the iPhone, which shoots in 720p. However, I do plan on upgrading to 1080p in the near future, possibly with the new vlogging camera. And then, arguably, one of the most important parts to the whole editing process is finally uploading the vlog. Out into the world it goes. So as far as the editing with the vlog goes, keep in mind what you see is a finished product. As far as the takes and the clips that go into this vlog, there are times where I reshoot things, there are times where I feel like I speak too little on a topic or I speak too much on a topic. So it's in itself a process of self-editing as much as it is like actually editing the video within the editor. There's a lot of kind of storyboarding on the fly that goes into these vlogs. And that said, it's like 9 o'clock at night right now. And that said, it's like 9 o'clock. And that said, it's like 9:40 at night right now. I'm out of the office, taking a break. Gonna get like a 30-minute to an hour rest in, and then back to work. However, I did just find out that the Plain White T's, the band, Hey There Delilah, all those old hits, are actually performing a concert here in Okinawa, Japan tomorrow night, just like literally 5 minutes away from my house, so I'll be attending that tomorrow. Alright, so it is midnight, back in the office, about to get started on some work. Ultimately, with this whole editing process I've been talking about in this vlog, it's this endless thing. It's this idea of editing, shooting. You're editing, you're shooting. That's the aspect that comes behind the daily vlogs, because the same day you're doing a vlog, you also have to be editing the previous one. And, you can find ways to make that process more efficient for you and all of that. I think editing in itself is a very unique thing because everybody does it differently. Everybody, implements different elements and strategies and is inspired from other creators out there. Because I, like many other video creators, content creators, filmmakers, believe that the story lies in that of the editing, in the essence that it's like a puzzle piece, it's like a puzzle to me, where the pieces are scattered and they don't quite go together at first. You kind of throw things together to see what sticks. But ultimately, the process of editing is taking all of that and shaping it in your own form, function, style, and organizing it in the order that you want to tell your story. And that could be a daily vlog, that can be a feature film, that can be anything. I think that's what makes editing so unique in itself. It allows you to tell the story differently. Like in school, I remember when I took like very, very basic video classes, they give all the kids like the same video to edit, the same clips and the same footage, but it's ultimately how the kids choose to piece it together. They add their own voiceovers, they add their own effects, transitions, so on and so forth. That crafts the story to be unique in itself. That being said, hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Catch you tomorrow.